everybody, welcome back. Okay, so we left off with trying to start with auto. We still have that huge dragon to face off against. We got some things over here. Let's go check it out.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
How's everybody doing? Man, today
Will we ever see the sun again?
was a rough day. It was my leg day at the gym, and basically got one of my fellow trainers to
It seems the
train me the way.
lost its appetite.
He basically made the whole program for me because I'm doing a whole strength training thing. Let's listen to the song. I feel like the song is this from Final Fantasy V or Final Fantasy IV? Anyways. Yeah, so he was there and he trained me the way he wanted us to train, deviate from the program a bit. Bro, I'm wrecked.
Well, thanks for it, dear.
By the time I had to do my leg curls, my hamstring curls, no way, man, it's a wrap. Wasn't gonna happen. That's another thing I gotta do, is when I'm fighting this dragon thingy, I gotta make sure my equipment is optimized too. Because I got equipment right now that's specifically for grinding, getting more AP points. The guard and the league have put aside the difference for the time being, allowing us to leave to sip our snake's pit in relative leisure. What I would hazard, we have our better half to thank. She put on quite a performance, as for you as well. From one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and well, everything else. We wouldn't want you to do the name Underhill at the service now, would we? Everybody's a critic, I guess. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest well, when not clearing out what few threats remain down in Reeds, though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic, had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you ever need the quick reviver, come see us. Nice. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. My lord. Without your steel, pause. I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless number. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for your young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking, so as you can see, he already has everything he can from me. He would do well to continue squiring under a nose of a worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Thank you, Wade. You have the town's thanks for helping rid us all the thaws, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again falling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens, but remember, should the weight ever become too much, you need to stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open. Nice. Girl was thirsting for me. She was thirsty. You got anything interesting,
It's a
Sharon?
dangerous world out there.
Sharon? Can't afford that.
Is that all?
Nothing. Oh. That's okay, I don't want that. Where's Gav?
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Buenos dias. Sumarloshka.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
Pause.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Ciao, Roberto. Happy now? I said it.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Better not slow me down, kid.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Wait, you're not coming too? Better not be staying, Jill.
Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
Oh, we got some side missions there? Okay, 1 second. Okay, so full team. Good.
What will it be today?
How may I help you today?
Still alive. Homies for life.
Here you are.
Oh, that's the Akashic. Got it.
Thus ends today's lesson.
More hunts? Because I can't take that. I can't take that S tier hunt yet. It's too hard. Ooh. Ooh. South of Tabor, Dalmekia. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be a good fight. But it's a C rank, so. Traveling through Tabor fields, Korava were met by a group of hunters who warned them not to stray too far from the main road. Okay, south of Tabor, Dalmekia. I'll remember that. Good.
How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough?
Do you like being struck by thunderbolts from on high?
We sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and North.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray. But it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Head to auto. No, it's not even auto.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Beat the kids.
Perhaps a visit from
Beat the
Sid
kids.
will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Let's talk to old man Hippocrates.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's...
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Sure.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Hippocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
What am I gonna do?
I reckon these guys are enough to give anyone the collywobbles. But I'm not going to sit around hanging my head and twiddling my thumbs. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon. And then that even horrible run.
But no more.
From now on, I'm going to do what you lot do, and properly. Pull my finger out, no matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have Nan and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't worry about me. You just stick to what you do best, saving the world. What's this?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
These are the students, the kids. They're mucking around.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Pause.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop!
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Let me do this, kid.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Let's do it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Yep.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledale's hares.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledale and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Shade of these kids.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Got scolded. It's your fault, dude. I'm gonna scold you.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
Indeed.
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the 3 of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new... To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bit of... But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope.
Which explains her heir. She's working to give them a better life.
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm...
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classy young man, did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in Duke.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find...
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
There's something here.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Master Clive, I apologize for sudden untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid. And there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform in his vaulted expectations, namely due to the lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee thee come and see Martha's Rest, where I shall... Okay, gotcha.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Okay. Oh wow, okay, so I have no choice but to go there. I think that's where I have to go to Van Mar. Let me just check this out once more. Oh, where? south of Tabor. South of Tabor. Dalmeki. Give me some fight so I can wake up.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace. Beautiful.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Oh.
Let's go. Faster! We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Regal sash. Oh yeah. Let's get this bird flying.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
I'm afraid I dozed off for a second there. Let's do this. What are those people?
I do. What to now then? Bound for the free city. Perhaps. Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We'll have our reasons. I'm not exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself.
So, side missions. Bleeding Man.
You're injured.
No shit.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead.
I don't think this guy's gonna make it.
Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
I mean, he's still
You said the encampment was close.
praising
Let's
Lord
hope the Akashic
Kupka.
is still there.
Let's just beat the dead horse. We don't praise Lord Kupka here.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Let me just cut that leg off.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others
dead?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there, in Cosnis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be
Let's
avenged!
do this.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
I'll be the good guy.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Let's fight. I regret it. I regret everything. Let's fight. Let's fight. Where are you? Let's fight.
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance.
Not really. I fought demons, dude. You're just a dude. What do we got here? An eye for an eye. I'm right over here. What's this? It's pretty clear, no enemies?
nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
What brings you to our humble village, young man?
Food.
Are you buying or selling? Got anything else for me? Ah, not bad. It's a deal. Ah, not bad. Go safely.
Got anything good now?
Welcome, welcome.
Can't afford it yet.
Go safely.
I feel like I've fleshed 100 skins today.
Stay focused, will you? One slip of that scrape and the hunter's hard work will be for nothing.
They don't have these people who are branded. I don't see any branded here.
Stand back, friend. You don't want to get this stuff on you, believe me.
Oh, sorry. Just finishing loading the last of our wares. We'll be out of your way soon enough.
Sure.
Yes, the finish is exalted.
Forgive me, traveller, but no matter how deep your pockets might be, we only sell to trusted patrons.
Trust the patrons, eh?
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
Goblin coin.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the pieces to Dalaman.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you?
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
Thank you for the deal, Ed, mister. Mummy made a pottage from
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It does indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloedanites who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
What's going on?
Distinguished members of the council.
Skinny jeans.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Oh, cool.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here,
Somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
Mid.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Oh. Well. The two skinny jeans. I don't know their names. I know one has Odin. I don't know what the other guy has.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
Oh, my legs are stiff.
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
Oh, damn.
And I her. which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to
What's up,
hit?
Bobby?
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Sure.
All right.
Give me all these missions.
I'll hunt your Evis.
Although these side missions are a drag to go through.
When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
Korava. I feel like that sounds familiar for the bounty. I just don't remember it. Korava.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Because you're old.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly,
The university? You're a scholar.
a specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that in my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from the answers I seek lying. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead?
Sure.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Got it.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood to the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
For how it was. I don't like it.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
Not a scratch on them.
Have you noticed the elder has been coughing recently?
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone, with pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a pottage from it.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the skies turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beast.
Come on. Children of hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me. Let's stop.
Oh man. Let me see this. Tabor Stone's Quest. Southern Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of Hunts, now tillers in the land.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding. 3 engraving guardians of the Mother Crystal? Little wonder, nonetheless. One cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Oh, nice. I can level up my stuff now.
Bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. What a hard time bringing
Mum,
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps. Happy gentlemen.
Fuck! How the hell did... The finest cell sort in...
Could be I know something more.
Goods.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever'll pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
If only everyone here didn't have to look so... Fuck!
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps. What a mess.
It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye on the comings and goings around Dalamil.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
What's this? Fight. Give me a fight.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours.
Easy work.
But that sword is mine.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Figure it out.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Let's get to Goots. Goots.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Gooch, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, sir. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
I guess we got his eye.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive!
Ta-ra, Clive! Ta-ra!
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Nothing like a dish of cold vent.
I didn't mean to. I just thought I had to.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents. Reckon the both of us would be. You've always been me right aunt, and I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it.
Why, you big fine.
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he would...
That's as maybe. He'll need to start looking out for himself. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back.
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll do you any fair.
Give me the loot. Okay.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silk stained red.
That's done. Continental sensor. Brass sensor from beyond outer seas gifted to Clive for his assistant clearing her name. Nice. Where are we headed to? I want to see what those hunts are. Canberra?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Back again? How may I help you today?
I want to go to this region, man.
Very good.
Oh, what you got for me?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. All done?
Okay, this thing. South of Tabor, Dalmatia. South of Tabor. Let's do this. Okay, that's where I gotta go. South of Tabor. Who's that?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see. You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Give it heebie-jeebies.
Pray accept this token.
Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord. May the fire words fade.
Yeah, you talk to me. I feel like it's right over here. That's gonna be the fight.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Right, for a good fight. Got it. Easy work.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Let's go.
Okay, so the path cleared up right here. Nice.
Time to fight. This is no time to ride. You deserve a rest. Safe.
Stay down!
I won't take that thing. Where's that big cat? Where's that booty cat? There we go. Slay the dread Avis. Easy.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. gets off my hands, the better.
Yep, let's go back. Deliver that stuff. Finish these side missions.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Gracias. I'm getting big time ability points. Ability, thousands, a thousand. Okay. Okay, with that, now I can start upgrading these things. 1695, 1540. I want to try this. Summon a magic nullifying tornado. 2300, 1895. Yep. So we're trying to like now we're at this point where we're finally closing off these things. Okay, last thing I want to do. Abilities. It's alright, but I want to do Phoenix because I need his mobility. Now from here... Martha's Rest. What's this shop have?
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place. Anything catch your eye?
Nope. Nope. Oh.
Much obliged.
So that's all cleared up.
Very well.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
Sorry, but if you're looking for a bed, there's none to be had right now. We're already sharing our cots with masterless bearers and those who fled the floods, and more seem to wash up at our door every day.
Never trust an owl bearing good news, I say. If it is true, we might finally have a chance to get our...
Fate seemed bent on driving me from my inn. You want me out?
There we go.
My lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray.
The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
So where do I go? We're the first colleague in Dalamil. It's in here. What's going on here?
Welcome.
Ah, okay, sell some things. Nope. Nope.
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. Thank you. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. Come back again.
Items. Sort this stuff out.
Do you see anything you like? And a fine, fine day to you.
Money's pretty useless in this game. Like, all I'm really trying to buy is
There were
the
ghosts
music.
at the gates, not days.
Speaking of the music, get some music.
They're just
so.
gone.
I would.
And what can I do for you? An excellent choice. Come back again.
Got some tracks.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
To the meadows then.
That's what the cats say.
Saint Bonnet.
This might take a while.
Stay down.
Socrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
That's easy enough.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back. Ready, go?
Faster!
Or chunky guy? That's all I want is to fight a chunky guy.
Thanks, Cal.
Fight a chunky guy.
No holding back.
Were it not for the Undying's aid, I would be long dead. Grant them your trust.
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Take your trash. Gross.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
What you got? How's it taste?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Alright, let's know some dragon organs. Okay. Oh, a letter.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in my wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, might be I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours. You're so keen on creating. You don't need a pair of eyes to see that you've done good. Good. Let's go side mission here. I'm not ready for dragon. I need to just get a few more levels in.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
We have a hard time with this place.
Galamil's saved.
And with good to see you.
What's up? Drake's fang has fallen, the skies boil, and the power of magic continues to wane. The lack of aether has driven countless thousands from their homes, while those whose lands and remains plentiful fortify their borders, determined to keep it its blessing for themselves. Not that all who flee are deserving of sympathy. The bandits who attacked us may have driven by desperation, but their brutality was inexcusable. It's a question of methods. If they had come to us begging bulls instead of blades, we would have gladly spared them what we could.
But something tells me
those brutes would rather starve than accept charity willingly on. Nice. They are the cornerstones upon which Dalamil will be rebuilt. And though the rebuilding has only just begun, they are already proving more than sturdy.
I always knew.
Natalie and Conrad had it in them to drag us out of this mud. They had only stuck flinging it at one another and start working together. Victor, too, is doing his part. He has been training Conrad's men in the art of the blade. They will soon be rival of any troop of the Republic.
Meanwhile,
Natalie and her League of Merchants are collecting donations from the townspeople, and we might see our stores filled. Mere moons ago, suggesting that the merchants of Dalamil might ever band together for the sake of anything other than profit would have had you laughed at the time.
Proof, if any more were needed.
But Dalamil has much changed, and entirely for the better. Do not fear us, Clive. We'll be alright.
My comrades and I...
Keeping a watchful eye on the dark clouds, in whose shadow we find ourselves, and the virtues with that trail in their wake. Though we may have weathered their last assault, I fear we may not be so lucky should the bandits choose to attack it. If they do, those of us who can't fight must be ready. and that those of us who cannot, the children, the elderly, stand at least some chance of weathering the storm. Victor has been great help. He has lent his strength.
And defend Dalamil we shall. You're always welcome here.
Dalamil's saved. And with ours. It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye on the comings and goings around Dalamil. I shall continue to do so, that our people might be warned of any further attacks. I pray that you continue to play your part too.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard.
You wouldn't happen to know if the pieces that were stolen from my store were recovered?
The League of Merchants will do its best to cover the people's losses. We may not have much, but we have enough to go round.
You got anything, sis?
Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah. Ooh, what? All this?
Here you are. Thank you for your custom.
We haven't seen the last of those bastards. But when they attack again, we'll be ready for them.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalamil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Dude, go for it.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. No use calling Ambrosia now. Good girl. Oh. Thanks, girl. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Faster!
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
That's how you clean.
Make for the town while you can. Then maybe...
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Let's go. Fast travel, yes.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, speaking of which, I received word from both my associates.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting... Storm is in crisis, and we must work...
As it is, Mark.
Nice. Side quest complete. Flare breath, cooldown time.
Stand back, friend. You don't want to get this stuff on you, believe me.
This is no time to ride.
The free city's under siege.
There are horrible beasts down that way.
My favorite type of beast. Let's go.
Be safe. Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Then. Free cities of Canver. Here I am. What's this? The enemies here?
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Fight time. I want waves of hard enemies. Or not. Oh, wait. What's this? What's this?
What's happened? Guards at the gate are in a right, old man.
What you got?
What are you looking for?
May Gilbert smile upon you.
If we're going to do this,
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere.
Clear out.
You'll help, won't you?
Of course.
Ex-Thea.
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and fill. Even if I begin right now, I'll be worse. So I'd better try to clear the place out before.
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
Soil and stone!
Easy work.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to...
Let's try that out. Let's try that out. Summon a magic nullifying tornado. Ah. Okay, I will get it. Aerial blast.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back.
Thank you, Clive. Here. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We're everywhere, dude.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans. This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. But don't tell my sister I said that.
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere left to go?
It's only a matter of time before the army agree to our terms.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you
guys are still not fighting yet? The war you guys wanted to start. What's happening?
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you. As I trusted your...
Thank you. I appreciate his revenge. Really.
It is the one I found. And it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have... My comrades and I are sure of our cause, but there are those among us who cannot fight. I would place Lostwing in their hands, but a village home only to the frail and the infirm. And so, Clive, I find myself... Will you take them to your hideaway?
I will.
The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood.
Then the last of my preparation, and may Griga guide us.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Dude, you gotta tell me what I already know. Shit.
Ready, girl?
Just wanted to shortcut.
I can walk from here. Everyone, Quinton, he can no longer guarantee your protection.
Well, if that's what the master... Sid, none of us will be standing here today. We owe him our lives. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lost Wing, and if that's what has to happen, then we get to see...
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Okay.
They don't stand a chance against that thing. They're all gonna fucking...
Sid! Don't worry, we can't let Quinton...
All right. Where is this man?
It's way over to the east. Through the...
Promise us, Sid.
Faster!
Back to the stables, girl. Let's go.
I want to fight this thing first.
No mistakes. Come on.
I want to fight these guys.
Straight home now.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no real guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this?
Revenge.
Justice. My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! It's not going to last long in there.
Let me finish this quickly.
I have a feeling he's dead. A tragic side character.
I need to get back to Quentin.
Yeah, I called it.
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, so long as you...
But why? Why would anyone follow?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades. Lostwing weren't just a village.
It was. And as long as we're still here...
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the...
A fresh start. One life ends, and why just a village? What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice, after all. We are family.
Yep. Now bring it in. Big hug.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our...
A bottle or two of your finest Redwells.
Of course. And I have a feeling that this year, if you don't mind waiting...
I look forward to it.
So money. No, money's useless. Ooh.
They are right, you know.
Okay. Let's finish this mission. These missions. Drag.
Ah, Clive. Just...
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took... Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been... Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them on, but we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with hayloft. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over. But there's only so many we can shelter with the... We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with.
It's no burden.
Thank you.
So...
Well, I reckon we could do...
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy. And if any of us could have done any... But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they love.
I suppose you're...
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good... There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it nasty. Would have sent... But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
And I know the men... I've already shared a few thoughts with Sue, and I dare say he's got some ideas.
Of course.
I heard Eastpool is where the guys,
Back to Eastpool.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free East...
That's right. Though it was mostly her. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage to flee. We need somewhere to set...
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall...
So?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer and rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely... A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any... Make sure I'm not taken on...
I can't...
The Akashic are the bigger risk.
Well, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead.
All right.
We shall see you...
Let's go to Eastpool, and let's fight.
Inn's full. That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. Kill those two. More surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a...
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect...
I would hope so.
Your men will be bringing the bear. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other
Of course. Leave it with me, my...
Nice. Let's finish this mission.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. Now to begin the important work. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by... It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell. It'll only give me nightmares of me own.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the bait.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
Beautiful. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies. Did I unlock something? More hunts?
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic Horde for long.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Ooh, the man in black. The greater part of those Blackwings who spied on Lostwing were taken by Aetherflood. However, we have received reports that one yet survives, a zealot. Lostwing, Sandbreak. Okay, easy.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? Best of luck out there, Sid.
How are you doing? Quick look. Think you can help?
bounty here for me. Where's everybody? Where's this, like, lost? That leads me somewhere. The cellar passage? Okay, this surely is right here where the enemy is.
Bring out the bearers! Let me and my order purge them of their sin!
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding.
probably face some scarletite meteorite.
Your work here is done.
Next thing to level up is this thing. It's pretty cool. Ooh. I gotta test out these abilities. Ooh, that looks good. Heavy damage.
Let me tell you a story,
wow.
Clive.
Didn't expect this.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Alright.
Clive.
Boots.
That great lump.
Why, he's the gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. He might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart. And I'd far rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his finger in the coffin.
No.
I won't hear bad words said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now. So I'm keeping my one good eye on the forge. That blowhard of a blacksmith should even think about doing boots down. Well, that would be good.
Coin purse weighing you down? You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
So what do I owe the honour? Not Sancfordian, do you?
What's that? Stained loincloth, movable flower.
That it? Fine.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silk.
My Lord Marquis, that some of my fellow guardians are to build a new home there. Both for...
It's true.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would laugh. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but...
Oscar, I'd like you to...
But my lord, my training is not yet complete.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord. I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastpool. But as soon as everything...
Nice. Okay. Alright, what do I gotta do mission-wise? I got that hunt to do and Free Cities of Canver. Alright. We'll do that next time. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to do that whole like and subscribe thingy. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you later. Peace.